In Part 1, Chapter 5 of Crime and Punishment, Raskolnikov is becoming feverish and delirious, thinking unclearly and acting manic. He wanders the streets. He observes the residents of a wealthy neighborhood. At first, he enjoys this, but soon finds it painful. After drinking a glass of vodka, he falls asleep in the bushes and has a terrible, vivid dream. In his dream, Raskolnikov is 7, walking with his father in their town. He remembers the town church and its comforting rituals, recalling crossing himself before his little brother's grave. He and his father see an old skinny mare harnessed to a large cart. Her owner claims she can pull as many people as can climb in and invites a massive group to get in for a ride. The cart is too heavy for the mare to pull, and the owner becomes enraged, beating her ferociously. Others join in as a crowd laughs. The boy runs to the horse, but his father says the beating is none of their business. The owner beats the mare to death, screaming that she is his property when onlookers protest. Some in the crowd egg him on. Others call the owner unchristian. The boy hugs and kisses the dead horse, but when he tries to attack the owner, his father takes him away. Raskolnikov then reveals the crime he has been plotting. He is going to rob and murder Ilyana, the old pawnbroker. But after his dream, he decides he can't bring himself to do it, and he feels relieved. But out walking, he overhears that Ilyana's half-sister, Lizaveta, will be away from their apartment at 7 the next night, leaving Ilyana alone. He returns home like a man condemned to death. Everything was suddenly and irrevocably decided. He will indeed commit the murder. In Part 1, Chapter 6 of Crime and Punishment, in a flashback, the narrator explains how Raskolnikov came up with his plan. 6 weeks earlier, Raskolnikov went to Ilyana to pawn a ring, and he immediately loathed her. Stopping at a tavern on the way home to think, he overhears 2 men discussing Ilyana and her half-sister, Lizaveta. They describe Ilyana as greedy and cruel. She charges exorbitant interest and beats her kindly half-sister, treating her like a slave. The student argues that killing Ilyana and using her money to help others would benefit society. Raskolnikov is amazed. He had just been thinking the same thing. He feels that fate has led him to this moment. If he kills Ilyana, it won't really affect him because it isn't really a crime. He's doing the world a favor. Back in the present, Raskolnikov sleeps most of the next day, then hastens to commit his crime. In his room, he sews a loop inside his overcoat to conceal the murder weapon, an axe he'll steal from the boarding house kitchen. He brings a fake cigarette case to pawn. Trying to get the axe from the kitchen, he finds Nastasha, which almost derails his plan, but he finds another axe in the porter's room. When he finally arrives at the pawnbroker's at 7:30, he claims to feel unafraid, but wonders if he should turn back. He rings Ilyana's doorbell. She's suspicious at first, but lets him in.